Hello and a very warm welcome to this guide brought to you by the experts at My Tax Accountant. If you're starting a new job in the UK, there's one little form that can make a huge difference to your first paycheck. We're going to show you how to master it and get your tax right from day one.
So picture this, you've just landed your dream job. You've worked your socks off for that first month and you're buzzing for that first payday. The payslip finally lands, but when you open it, your heart just sinks. It's hundreds of pounds less than you were expecting. It's a horrible feeling and a really common fear, but the good news is it's completely avoidable.
And that is exactly why My Tax Accountant has put this guide together. We're here to help you get your head around UK tax with total confidence, starting with the one form that stands between you and a great first payday. So here's our game plan. First up, we're going to tackle the dreaded emergency tax. Then we'll get into the starter checklist itself. That's your key to avoiding it. We'll walk through it step by step, look at what happens after you hand it in, cover the common mistakes so you can dodge them, and then we'll wrap it all up. Okay, let's dive right in. Before you can solve a problem, you've got to understand it, right? So what on earth is this emergency tax that everyone talks about?
Well, think of emergency tax as a temporary, one-size-fits-all tax code. When your new employer doesn't have all your info, HMRC tells them to play it safe. This means you only get a tiny fraction of your tax-free allowance for that month, and you end up overpaying tax. Now, you do get it back eventually, but who wants to be short of cash on their very first payday? Nobody.
Now for the solution. There's a really simple form that acts as your golden ticket to getting paid correctly right from the get-go. It's called the HMRC Starter Checklist. You might have heard of its old name, the P46 form. Think of it as your first formal introduction to HMRC in your new job. It gives your employer everything they need to put you on the correct tax code so you pay the right amount of tax. So who needs to fill this out? Well, it's pretty much essential if this is your very first job, or if you don't have a P45 from your last one. You'll also need it if you're starting a second job, or if you've had other taxable income, like a pension, since the start of the tax year on April 6th.
Okay, let's get practical. Getting this right is actually pretty straightforward when you know how. So let's walk through it together.
It really just breaks down into 4 key stages. First, you get the form and gather up your information. Second, you pop in your personal details. Third, and this is the big one, you choose the correct employee's statement. And finally, you declare any student loans you might have. You've got 2 options. Fill it in online on the gov.uk website or download a PDF. Now, here is a massive heads up. The online version has no save button. I'm serious. Once you start, you have to finish it in one go. So it really pays to be prepared. And this is what being prepared looks like. Before you even start, have these things ready to go. Your full name and address, your national insurance number, your date of birth, your job start date, and if you have one, your student loan plan type. Now for a quick pro tip. What if you're thinking, I don't know my national insurance number? Don't panic. You can easily find it on any old payslips, a P60, or by logging into your personal tax account on the gov.uk website. Easy peasy. Okay, we've got the basics down. Now we're at the most important part of the entire form, the employee statement. You've got 3 choices, A, B, or C. Stay with me here. This is absolutely where most mistakes happen, and the choice you make directly decides your tax code. Let's break it down. You'll choose Statement A if this is your one and only job, and your first one since April 6th. This gives you your full tax-free allowance. Statement B is for you if you have had another job since April 6th, but you don't have a P45 for it. And finally, Statement C is what you'll pick if you have another job or a pension at the same time as this one. Let's make this real. Meet Ben. He's a developer just starting his very first job in London. He has no other jobs, no other income. For Ben, the choice is simple. It's Statement A. This makes sure he gets his full tax-free personal allowance right from the start. Right, the final section is all about student loans. If you have one, you've got to declare it, and declare it correctly. Being accurate here is crucial. It stops you from underpaying and getting a surprise bill later, or overpaying and having less money in your pocket each month. And here's why it matters so much. For the 2025-26 tax year, you only start repaying once you earn over a certain threshold. For a Plan 2 loan, that magic number is £27,295. You then pay back 9% of anything you earn above that amount. So if you get the plan type wrong, your deductions will be wrong too. And hey, here's another pro tip for you. If you're scratching your head wondering which loan plan you're on, there's a super easy way to find out. Just log into your student loan repayment account on gov.uk. All the details will be right there, so there's absolutely no need to guess.
Right then, you've filled it in, you've double-checked it, you've handed it to your new boss. So, what happens next?
Now this is a key point. You never send this form to HMRC yourself. It goes straight to your employer. They use the information to update their payroll system, which then talks to HMRC automatically every single payday. It's all done through a system called real-time information. And your choice of statement directly leads to your tax code. If you picked statement A, you'll most likely get 1257L, which gives you the full personal allowance. If you picked statement C for a second job, you'll get BR for basic rate. But if there's no info, you could get landed with 0T, which means no tax-free allowance at all, and a very big tax bill.
Did you know that number, 1257, in the most common tax code isn't just random? It's the standard tax-free personal allowance for the 2025-26 tax year, which is £12,570, just with the last digit chopped off. It's how much you can earn before you pay a single penny of income tax.
That's not all. Here's where most people go wrong. Let's make sure you don't fall into these common traps.
Here are the top 3 mistakes we see all the time. Number 1, using an old address, which means important letters from HMRC get lost. Number 2, guessing your student loan type, which messes up your deductions. And number 3, forgetting to declare a second job or a pension, which can lead to a surprise tax bill down the line. Take Maria's situation, for example. She started a new job, but completely forgot to take the box for her postgraduate loan. Her employer, not knowing any different, didn't make any deductions. Months later, HMRC spotted the error, and Maria got a demand to repay all the missed payments in one go. A tiny mistake that caused a massive headache. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground there. We've seen the problem, we've got the solution, and we know the pitfalls to avoid. Let's just do a quick recap on how getting this one simple form right sets you up for success. If you only take away 3 things, let it be these. 1, the starter checklist is your absolute best friend for avoiding emergency tax. 2, the most critical part is choosing the right statement, A, B, or C. And 3, always double-check your details before you hand that form over. Honestly, spending just 5 minutes to get this right pays off big time. It means your pay is accurate from day one, your student loan repayments are correct, and you kick off your new job with a clean, simple tax record. No stress. You should now feel fully equipped to handle this form like a pro. But what if your situation feels a bit more complicated? Or maybe you just want that peace of mind that comes from having an expert in your corner. Well, that's where the team here at My Tax Accountant can step in. For professional help with any of your tax affairs, please don't hesitate to get in touch. You can reach them on WhatsApp or by phone at 07854 255 375 or just drop an email to info@mytaxaccountant.co.uk. I really hope this guide has been useful for you. For more practical, no-nonsense tax advice, make sure you hit subscribe on the My Tax Accountant YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and here's to a stress-free first payday.